It hit 32 degrees today, chat. 32 degrees centigrade. Or Celsius, rather. It's just... It's been that all day, and now it's 7 o'clock at night, and the sun's down, and it's still 28. It's still 28. Why? Why can't the heat go anywhere? Why must I suffer? Why? Why must I suffer like this? Morning, morning, and a lovely cruel pog. And if you'll look, I believe 2 of your things got approved. Let me have a look. There he is. Oh, we need, like, basically, as we get more followers and stuff like that, and if, of course, there is extra animated ones, and you can, like, add the slide animation to the pistol, so it looks like it's slowly being drawn. I've also taken the, like, scared one and added, like, the shake animation to make a panic emote. Panic. It just seemed so appropriate, so, yeah. It's such a wonderful feature. I will give Twitch that as much as they are taking a hefty sum from people these days. There are some really cool features there. I like that. Secures the legacy of the channel as well. I like that. The legacy. We've come a far way. I'm still working on the idea of doing a stream bot to try and, like, change my model if you, like, use your points and stuff. Unfortunate enough that some people have already been here long enough that they've actually gathered quite a few points. It's like, I gotta do something with those channel points. Something. Anything, really. I've already seen some really cool edits of the emotes as well, and it just reminds me, like, how little, like everything I've done is in Paint, right? The model was me, everything else has been Paint. I used Paint to make these backgrounds, to make all these things and overlay. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I use Paint 3D. You know, I'm part of the new age of Paint. And the fact that doesn't come default on some of, like, Windows is still shocking to me. I feel like Paint should be this... It should always be there. It should always be there. Like Minesweeper. Speculator. Happy... Ida Hobbit. EDAHOBIT Day. What a... Because I assume it's not Ida Hobbit. So that's not like a Tolkien related thing. What is that? I feel I should know it. Oh god, 19k. I'd do a Hobbit. International Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. Oh! We have a day? We have a day for that? Oh god, I need to find that I'm strong. Where's that? Where is it? I need to expose you all to my favorite quote. Where is it? Right. With Pride Month on the horizon, where is it? Damn it! Damn it! Where are you, Armstrong? I need you in my moment of. I need you more than ever. Is this it?
Pride Month! A month, Jack! Don't be so ridiculous! Shit's gay all year round, son!
There you go! There you go! A month! A month! Shit's gay all year round, chat! But no, International Day against... That's nice. Against homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia. Creating an awareness. Oh my god, why are there so many channel points? Why does it give you so many? I did make a Hobbit meme for it. Thank you, Spectre. I'm happy that we're on the same same wavelength there. Thank you so much. It's not just me being weird. I only had 16.2k, but I used some mine as well. You've used your power to shitpost. That is true. You have used it. I'll try and add some like sound effects and stuff like that. Because in all fairness, the sound effects on the music bit, it's more just a way to flavor your donation if you want to do some bits. Basically, that's all it is. Hobbit Day it is. I don't know, I could see that. I could see like the hobbits being very like very okay with like people being well. Biphobia was added in 2015, so for since 2015. Before then it was fine. Before then it was completely fine. But after 2015, not allowed. See what I mean? He spends it on all these things. Idaho. Oh no. Happy Idaho Day. That is unfortunate. That's what I think. I like to think the hobbits would be pretty down for that sort of thing. They seem like very much mind their own business sort. If anyone's got a lesbian or trans grandmother, it's a hobbit. It's like that dumb bit from like Little Britain. Just that guy's like, I'm the only gay in the village, and it turns out like everyone else is kind of gay. It's like he makes a really big deal out of it, and it just turns out his grandmother's a lesbian. It's like, what do you think? She lives. What's it she says? It's like the line is so British, it's painful. It's literally like, you don't understand, Grandma. I'm gay, and he's just like, oh, that's okay, love. I take a wee sip from the old fairy cup myself. It's just like, I beg your pardon, Grandma. taking a wee sip from the fairy cup. Oh. Is that Welsh? Is that Welsh? There's few of accents I wish I had than Welsh. I wish I had a Welsh accent. Beautiful sounding. I feel that's how it should be, though. You know what I mean? You should mention you're gay to the family, and then some random family member you barely speak to go like, "Oh, me too. Why do you think I've been living with this woman or guy my entire life? We're not friends, you know. We're not roommates, Jet. We're not roommates." 12:15, people were just undecisive after that. They became bi. You leveled up. You've leveled up from curious to bi. It's like a Pokemon. Basically, the LGBT is just a version of Eevee. I'm not wrong. Think about it. You start with Eevee, and then you kind of just go in one of the directions. I need that as a tattoo. Keep your nose out of trouble, and no one will come to you. That one hobbit from Green Track in it. I stand by it though, but truly the LGBT is just Eevee. It's just the Eevee evolutions. I'm sure someone's done it with the colours. Like, I didn't know there's a term for this. It's like, someone called it bi-lighting. It was like a technique used to convey someone's sexuality through, like, lighting effects. It was just like, is it really so hard to write characters like that? What's it been played recently, though? So what stone did your parents hit you with, you game? Nah, you stumble across the stone. That's the thing. You gotta stumble across it. However, this does beg the question: who in the LGBT community is Valperion? Who's the poor person that carries that mantle? Have you seen the IKEA LGBTQ sofas? The buy one is the most curt. Oh, I'm gonna look at this. So IKEA LGBTQ sofas. Let's have a look. The Vaporeon represents the furry community. Oh my god, these colors. The bisexual couch isn't real, it can't hurt you. What is this? What is this? What on earth? We'll see if I can get this up, chat. Give me a second. Why is the buy sofa a threat? Why is it such a threat? It's got an aura. When you change or an and, no one believes you. And it's got hands. What's that? Why's it got hands? Oh god, they're literally hands. Yeah, I just noticed that. I don't want to. No. No. Now, I know lots of people out there who partake of substances that Japan frowns on. And I don't think many of them would really enjoy resting with an edible and then reaching over and just feeling a hand. Why does that have such a threatening aura? When you change or an and, no one believes you. Like, what? I would have just taken the sofa with the colors. Why did you have to go with this? Why did it have to be so threatening? Wait a second, I put this below chat and this can just be like the chat window today. See if I can stretch it out, make it even more threatening. Stretch to bounds, close, then we do this, and then I drag it below chat face. There you go, chat. You're on the buy sofa. Sit down, chat. Sit down. Have a seat on the buy sofa. The non-binary has a mood as well. I'd like fish and chips, please. I don't believe you. I would like fish or chips. What if we held hands on the hand sofa? I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, I don't know. It just has a really strong, worrying aura. God, alright, let's have a look. What was the other one? What was the other one someone mentioned? LGBTQ sofa, IKEA. What was it? Non-binary. I'm such a bad person. I was like, oh, non-binary. It's just a chair. It's not a sofa. Screw you. I'm not conforming to your bullshit. I never set so many hands before. Take a seat, chat. Just take a seat. This might have to become a theme now. We just get everyone to sit down on the sofa every week. Might just cycle through these. Yes, welcome. Wow, so many of you. I'm touched. Thank you so much. So, what's the non-binary one? God. Oh yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we talk a lot about the bisexual couch. I think that's fair. We do talk a lot about it. Yeah, but yeah, non-binary. You got stuff going on. You doing anything later? Non-binary? You doing stuff? Give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec. Because yeah, non-binary. You doing stuff later? You doing stuff later? Bring me the non-binary straps. I yell to my kinky manservant. Ingo, bring me the non-binary leather straps. I respect my creation's identity, and I don't want to make any assumptions. So bring me the non-binary straps. I gotta admit, chat, I think this says a lot about me. I'm into this sofa. I'm kind of into it. And if those actually work, the cushions won't slide. So from a practical standpoint, this is clearly the superior sofa. In terms of just design, that's threatening. That's like, oh, you know what that is? You know what that is? That is a sofa in Cruelty Squad. 100%. That is a sofa in Cruelty Squad. That just looks like a massive house. Like they get moved or twisted so much. It needs to be upside down. Oh yeah, just what? Should I suspend the non-binary couch to from the ceiling? You come in. What are you doing? I've got my duster and I'm spanking the non-binary couch. I'm dusting, I swear. I swear. I mean, if the straps are, like, well done enough, they should be okay for the most part. I mean, if it's a hot day, you're buggered. The straps are going to be so annoying. But then again, it looks fuzzy textured anyway. So I'm already saying that the sofa's not going to be great during, like, summer. I mean, there's a reason I don't have the camera on, chat. You do not want to see what's currently on display right now. I'm English. I can't cope with heat. I'm from the north of England. I live partly aquatic. My ancestors were deep ones. We start going into Lovecraft. Like, I'm pretty sure some of my ancestors are from the ocean. I'm not used to this. I feel this statement. Oh yeah, I'm disgusting right now. This is for your own good, chat. You're not seeing things for your own good. All right. Wait, I'll sit on the non-binary couch. Let me see if I get it like behind me. You can have that. I'll have the non-binary couch. Where is it? PNG image 3. There we go. There you go. There you go, chat. Take a seat. Take a seat on the bi couch. I'll sit on the non-binary. I know I'd tuck at the straps though. I know I would fidget. Oh god. To have the room for a sofa though, the dream. Like I'm still living in a box, chat. The idea of a sofa is a novelty. Oh, and the real kicker is, so I was so smart and thought, you know what, I'm gonna get like a furnished apartment because that means I don't have to worry about like furniture and stuff, which is totally great. I moved in, and yeah, the furniture's fantastic. Unfortunately, the company that owns the building won't remove any of the furniture. So anything I don't want, I just have to keep. So I got this huge ass cabinet that's like absolutely in the way, and if I got rid of it, I could have put the desk against the wall and gotten a nice little area. So instead, I'm like in the center aisle. Like if I push hard enough, I could fly out of my apartment, like straight to the door. Right through my Godzilla, like, separation curtain. Separation curtain. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So yeah. All in all, chat, it's too hot. Okay, but aren't Tanami mats the devil? I'm actually, like, looked out because under the circumstances, I'm someone who definitely could just sleep on a mattress on the floor. I'm just such an easy sleeper. I've currently got like this little bed, which is good. It means I can shove stuff underneath it and stuff. But I almost was disappointed. I wanted something like old and traditional, but the fact of the matter is, most of Japan isn't like that anymore. That's a gross like misrepresentation from like old anime that was mostly set in the 80s and 90s. So I've been slightly spoiled by the idea, I think. It's so hard to take care of them. So hard. So it's that thing of like, oh, there's tons of craftsmanship and they're really good, but they also take their entire life to like take care of. I do miss that. Like my apartment in the UK, it was just a wooden floor. Like I insisted on the simplest foot. They also smell like weed. That must be a problem in Japan of all places, surely. I did not know that. I did not know they smelled. I just assumed they didn't. That's really unusual. I never thought about that. Because obviously we still do our drug tests and stuff, which is quite fun. It almost feels like it's rubbing into your face, because we're not paid that well. We're paid alright, but it's like, to give you some idea, I think everyone in the last, like, 2 years that a pay rise in industries, teachers have not. I was recently informed of that today. Like, English teachers just haven't. Because we're, like, technically corporate, and so, well, I'm not going to get into politics of that. But, part of that is, basically when you go for drug tests, they're like, oh, we'll go to a building. And they rent these offices in these, like, 30, 50 tall, like, buildings with, like, really high-end office space. Like, I had to get into an elevator that required, like, an actual, like, proper doorman on the elevator, like a proper elevator operator. So we're going up. I go to these offices which are all glass. All the paintings are at a slight angle and they're a bit more trendy. And there's like plasma televisions everywhere. There's a goddamn like high-end shop in the middle of one where people like there's a 7-Eleven on the 20th floor of this building. Like, there's an actual full-on 7-Eleven. And like those things are gold here, by the way. I can't stress that enough. And like I go to this like ornate glass room just to sit there with a swab in my mouth. I'm literally just drooling into a sponge to do a drug test. I'm like, why did I need to come here for this? Why? Why? Why did I have to come to this building where most of the people are probably being paid more than I do in a year? Why did you bring me here? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than doing it in some like dingy building, I guess. But at least you know it's like I don't know, feels appropriate. Always haunted me that. Oh god. The new ones are the fresher the grass means they smell. The older ones are the more tiny bugs that are inside you, so you can fumigate them with spray with a nozzle attached. Oh god, that's grim. I've only been bitten once thus far. I've not been nothing big's bitten me. The juxtaposition of old and new is ridiculous. God. So I'll avoid tatami mats. Point taken. I'll stick to old gym mats. Just old gym mats used to have at school. Oh, that reminds me. That was a weird one. During my days of PE training, because I did my teacher training, and there was a big thing about PE, and one of the big things about climbing rope, I just remember the teacher at the time adamantly saying, we don't put safety mats under the rope anymore. Why? Because kids think it's safe to drop down and break themselves. The weeb corner. Never noticed them smell like weed myself. Love my tatami room here for chilling. They smell like grass, but not like weed. Oh, but it might depend on the make, I guess, and like the age of them and stuff. I also imagine it's something to do with the climate, right? It has to have something to do with the climate as well, like where you currently are and stuff. That's gotta have a big impact. Like I imagine mine probably wouldn't be too good for it because it's a very weird, small, cramped space. And I am hypersensitive. The ones stuffed with weed smell like weed. Oh no. Oh no. Pulls out the knife, starts cutting out the back of your tatami mat. Just going, no, 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 no. Wait. I want to say the one country you really don't want to find that. Some other countries you'd be like, hell yeah. Yeah, no, not here. No. Just slurping down my red. I'm so warm, it's ridiculous. Leftover items from a smoking operation. My dude, get out of here. You put anything on me more permanent than and they just call. That's when you don't get them wet and hoover them. And hey, Puddin, it's your boy who told you about the pay rise thing. Oh! It's my boy! Hello! Say hello to Weeb Corner, a dear friend of mine from when I used to work at Sainsbury's. Yeah, he's been through the shit with me, side by side, and we both kind of just went like, he one day said to me like, man, you know, I really want to go and work in Japan. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I want to work in Japan, and then it happened. Well, COVID happened. Like, oh yeah, I just want to point something out, by the way. This motherfucker. So this guy, right? I got a job before him. I got a job 2 years before him in Japan. He got here a year and a half before me. Just absolutely destroyed me. In that race, I lost. Immensely. Because of COVID and stuff. I got absolutely skill issued. 2 years! Where did you find that buy couch anyway? That's IKEA. This is all IKEA. I'm sat on the non-binary couch, and you're all sat on the buy couch. Should have left or right. It's a smuggle operation. What do we get out of here? Put anything on them more permanently, just We lost like more than a third of jets here, and suddenly the rest were swamped. Ooh. Good lord. Oh, surprised you have drug tests here. The orientation I got was don't touch the kids, don't date the kids, which is distressing. Yeah, they're very adamant about that. It's like don't talk to the kid, don't do anything with the kid. It's like I would have thought that goes without saying. Now, you know people say that because something happened. So your general thought is, oh. Oh. I can't imagine walking into IKEA and seeing that, but I guess Sweden, yes and all. True. Oh yeah, I'd see one of these in Sweden, unabashedly. Azadokan worked 2 jobs for a year to help compensate for missing jets. Wow. Jets of the world unite. I am refraining from mentioning my company due to just professional safety. I've said shit, and I say some pretty goofy shit, and I don't want that link back to my work. I take offense. Ah, yes, the resident Swedes might take offense. Oh, come on, Sweden's weird. I'm just gonna say it. You know it's weird. It's great. Your people are renowned for like sneaking on to put winter clothes on statues and breaking into a military guarded compound to burn down a wooden goat you're told every year not to burn. You cannot look me in the eye and tell me you're not a strange people in the best of ways. That's real, by the way. Check it up on Wikipedia and other sources. It's a real thing. There's this big wicker goat they make every year, and it's not meant to be burnt down. They sprayed this thing with fire retardant material. They still burnt it. They still burnt it. Everything burns in Sweden. Truly the thing we can all be united under. Working at a school, this will be like one of my Japanese mangas. If it was like my Japanese mangas, like all the students would be like really buff and about taller than me. Remember, everyone, JoJo was underage. You all should be ashamed. JoJo Joestar was underage. Oh yeah, every year there's 1 or 2 jets who, well, let's say they're kind of people who joined up for easy access. Oh god. Jesus. It's a for all my complaining, I am so blissfully aware of some parts of the industry and this kind of thing. I'm very much a keep your head down, do my Blue Peter routine for the kids, you know, make sure the English is fun and engaging. I'm gonna leave you with the curse couch and go play Zelda. Well, very well. Thank you so much for coming in, Speculator. You stirred up some chaos, and I now have 2 new sofas. So thank you. Why the rest of you like that, chat? You never give me sofas. Specca never gave me 2. So, my silliness aside, much thanks to Hot Beverages for the currently a bunch of emotes being approved. We'll see when they get approved. And for those interested, don't forget the Discord. Let me just find it. No, wrong button. I'm dumb. Oh, there we go. There we go. So this is how it begins, huh? This is how it starts. I miss Specinator. They were good times. Alright. So, my attempt to get cooled down before we start the game has utterly failed, so I'm giving up. Alright, chat. Prepared to peek around the curtain for a second. Yeah. As for the earlier drug talk, the JET organization this year for the Americans apparently included lots of questions on how much his possession would be illegal to be caught using at home and so on. Yeah, America's like quite progressed quite a lot with this drug stuff, so I imagine a lot of them really just don't get that Japan, it's just no. It's just no. It doesn't matter if you're carrying a ton or not, like, you're gonna get the same real harsh penalty. What? God damn it. It's expired. I didn't know they expired. There's something broken every stream chat. Always something. Always. He did set up a permanent link. I didn't know there was such thing as a permanent link. You think I know what I'm doing? One of these days I need to like just corral a bunch of you in the Discord and we'll do like a full overhaul of some of these things. Because I'm blissfully ignorant. I will admit actually, it wasn't until I started streaming that I watched streams. I was very much an adamant VOD watcher on YouTube. You thought it was 7 days for expand. But we need to set up a permanent one, man. I remember that. You know what? Wait, you know what? Give me a sec, Joe. You know what? You get to watch some of this stuff now. No. No. Go. Not now. There we go. Let me just save the couch. We're taking the buy couch with us. Give me a sec. Copy. Don't peer at the magic, Tat. Don't look at the magic. Don't look. Don't look. All right. Let me just. There we go. I'll sit on. I need the couch with me now. All right. I need the couch. There we go. Sound the bike couch. There we go. There we go. I always gotta watch live because it's important that the streamers see it and glow into my comments. True. It just feels good to be acknowledged though. I was one of those people that was very much like, this is stupid, why do you want to watch it live? And then like someone responded to my comment and I was like, oh my god, this is why. Testing positive in Japan is not actually convictable because you can test positive by handling hemp ropes at shrines and using the creation. I like to let others enjoy validation of streamers saying my name. It's true, it feels nice. People like seeing their names. That's just the true thing. Game audio's a bit loud. There we go. This is one of those weird ones. How's that? That's why I like watching small streamers. Thank you. Alright, how's that? That should be a bit more doable. You'll be disappointed this stream is quite tall. That's a terrible fun. How is the game quality to me, everyone? Give me a good feedback before we start. I mean, how's the sound quality right now compared to me? Like, I'm talking out loud, the music playing. Because I do have a bugbear with this, and I'm trying to sort it out. Still a bit loud. Wow, what is this game? Alright, this might be a peek under the hood situation. We'll bring it down here. There we go. I don't think any other streamer, I've never seen anyone else do the amount of just letting you guys see the screen. Because I'm like, is it immersion breaking? Like really? It kind of shows you how this thing's operate. Alright, we'll see how this goes for the first bit. Oh my god. It is currently 25 degrees. Oh, I'm so lucky. At least it's going down. Where's my aircon? I might have to give myself a blast and freeze my nipples for a few moments. I never felt quite so cute. Quite cutely. I'm not that tall in the grand scheme of things. I must admit, I'm not too tall. I mean, I'm like, I want to say just shy of 6 foot, if not 6 foot. Doesn't count if you're Swedish. True. Everyone in Sweden is just a giant Viking. True. Yes, it's back, and this music's probably gonna get copyrighted because it did last time. There he is, that guy that absolutely... So for those who don't know, in Still Life 1, we were hunting down a murderer who's related to this artist. We believe him to be the apprentice of a serial killer that had struck in Prague in Chicago. We killed him, but we never got his identity, so the ending was somewhat, I don't know, short-lived. It's an interesting game, yeah, it's an interesting one, right? From Microids, who did the Dracula series, which you can see a playlist on my YouTube. Yeah, but this is what we're doing. We're just doing all the feedback. So basically, we worked out the last killer was going to be on a bridge that related to the Prague population, people from Prague. And so we got the killer and stopped them. But at this point, we need to go to Chicago to try and trace the origins of this killer, who we never got the identity of, which really sucks in the murder investigation. I just realized I have the music playing in the background. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the mashup will screw up the audio tracking. Let's find out. Eat shit. Ow, look an ass. Chicago. This main character is... Oh, LA. Sorry, I got them mixed up. Yeah. It's been a week, chat. You can't imagine me, you know, maintaining that amount of information. Also, yeah, we quit as well. We got really fucked up. Yeah, we really got in a massive argument with our boss and threatened to blackmail him for belonging to a massive SMN club. I forgot about that. And I loved it. Oh, is that the Death Note? What was that? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Los Angeles, January 2nd, 2005. Music's kind of at odds, isn't it?
McPherson.
Hi, Vic. It's Claire.
Oh, God.
So how are
Did the
things
models get an
going in
update?
Los Angeles?
Hey, Claire.
Oh, God, they
I
did!
don't feel like I'm making any headway. I'm having a hard time establishing a link between all these killings.
You're obsessing over this. If you hadn't quit, you wouldn't be trying to put the pieces together all alone.
Don't
Okay, they
start,
kept that.
Claire. I know you don't approve of my decision to leave the FBI. But working for an asshole like Browning? No, thank you.
What's with the new
Browning
models?
won't be here forever, you know. His decision to close the investigation after the mass killer's death wasn't welcomed by everyone in the Chicago Bureau.
I don't need to remind you that there's absolutely nothing to prove that the fucker's really dead. He fell in the water when I shot him. I know I hit him. As far as I've heard, his body was never found.
No, you're right about that. Of course you've got doubts. The water flowing under the Tomanova Bridge was ice cold. If your bullet didn't kill him, cold water would have finished him off.
I'd love to be so sure. When I think of all the women he victimized.
Have you found any information on the first killer? The one who the Chicago murderer was supposedly copycatting? His name was Ackerman, I think?
Yeah.
Buy some
Mark
detergent first.
Ackerman,
I'll be right
son of
for a
Governor
while. See you in a bit
Ackerman.
after you've adulted.
He was locked up in an asylum at the beginning of the 30s after 2 strings of murders. He was never officially found guilty. His father had him hospitalized to avoid the scandal. with the FBI's full cooperation. Corruption never goes out of style. Makes me sick.
Makes me sick.
And the retired inspector, Harrison, the one you wanted to see in California. Did you meet with him?
Yeah, he gave me the whole case file for the 1956 investigation. He's convinced that Mark Ackerman was behind this series of murders in Los Angeles.
Really? A killer who murders women over several decades, then a copycat who starts it all over again 50 years later? That's terrifying.
Anything like mine, the external temperature may be 25, but the internal temperature is still perfect for cooking a turkey with rosemary and thyme. Yes! Baking!
I want to find the truth for his sake,
And I'm the
no
turkey
matter
chap.
what it costs me.
I hope you'll find what you're looking for, Vic. If I can help you in any way.
Well, first things first. Professionalism. Professionalism. No, there we go. There we go. I'll bind the hotkeys this week. I'll do that. I swear. Alright. What's going on?
What's new at the FBI?
Spill the
Bill's
beans.
Still having stomach trouble?
Uh-huh. He got sick at the New Year's potluck. Some joker put Tabasco in his salmon canapes.
Ugh.
We haven't seen Browning much lately. He's distanced himself from the Bureau since your resignation.
Yeah, because he was
It doesn't
massively
change much
corrupt.
Anyway, he was never exactly close to his agents.
Yeah, you can say that again. The only place for an ice cube like that is in a glass of whiskey.
I've never heard that in my life. The only place for you is in relaxing amber liquid. Why did I make it sound sexy? I think I'm projecting here. Yeah, so wow. So, we did quit the Bureau. Makes sense that he's, ice and okay. I have ice and whiskey. That's because I'm obsessed with ice. Like, absolutely obsessed. I love ice in everything. I have a very hot core body temperature, so I constantly require ice. Give me, like, I don't know, some kind of, like, prevailing medical condition, and I will turn into Mr. Freeze at a moment's notice. Slightest provocation.
Do you have
Who's
any
last
news
one?
on Mia, the killer's latest victim? Is she still in the hospital?
She's doing better. She's come out of shock.
Same, yes.
The doctors are
We've corners got my
optimistic
back.
she should be able to go home soon. I went by to see her yesterday. She's gonna leave Chicago. Too many bad memories.
Makes sense she'd leave. Because this was all tied up with that weird cult. That's the thing we never really addressed. We had a high number of... Because that's the thing the plot never addressed. Everyone's saying the killings are just over and copycats. We had literal paintings of every murder. These were all copycats of a previous murder, and we had like a timeline of them. And it was all connected to that damn S&M club, which no one's investigating because everyone's like up the wazoo connected with it. And Up the Wazoo is also a service they also offer at the S&M club.
Where's the investigation at? Is anyone working on it since Browning cut the funding?
Officially, the killer is considered dead, so Browning closed the case. He seemed rather in a hurry to put that one to bed.
Shocking.
Obviously. There were some pretty well-placed people who used to frequent some of the girls who were killed. Browning's one of them. I wonder what he had to give up to bury the scandal. And I think that I used to work under him. Ugh, makes me sick.
Man, this is one of the big problems. And I'm blaming the likes of 50 Shades of Grey and stuff for this. Bondage stuff, SMN stuff, has gotten such a shitty rap because of these plot lines. It's a cool plot line, but it always makes it look like, yes, these secret bondage clubs were only the high and mighty and dull. Just like, are you kidding me? You can get actual decently priced bondage gear from, like, online. Like, remember, safe experimentation with partners, safe words, lots of discussion and communication. And no government conspiracies and cover-ups. I cannot stress this enough in your bondage scenario. If you want to get things exciting, I don't know, try a ball gag. Let's just not go for the conspiracy. I get mine from Argon. Oh, God. Oh, God. Would it be... Because that's a weird one. Because I guess you could get a good brand from there, depending on the brand. Do they even... I don't think they'd stock it, but I'm very picky with that stuff. No feds in my bondage fantasies, yeah. There's the bondage section with ACAB written on it. Bring me the non-binary straps and the ACAB ball gag. Oh, this couch has an evil influence on me, chat. This couch has changed my life. Alright, now tell me about Richard!
I hope Richard's not harassing you. He's left several messages on my answering machine.
He just called me to ask about Mia. He feels responsible for letting her go, giving the killer his opening.
I know, he's taking it hard. There's nothing to say that the killer wouldn't have taken him out to get his hands on Mia.
Anyway, he misses you, that's for sure. He's looking forward to you coming back.
I have one last favor to ask, Claire. A big one. I need access to the FBI's database.
Breaking the law,
For your
breaking the
research,
law.
huh? Wow, I'm playing fast and loose with the rules a lot lately.
That's
I don't
just
wanna get
breaking
you
them.
into
You're not playing fast or
Don't worry
loose, you're
about
just
me.
breaking them.
The access code was changed a few days ago. I'll check it out and text you, okay?
Thanks, Claire. I'll let you go now. Talk to you soon.
Just go in there and order a horsehair whip and someone in the back has to go grab it and put it on the conveyor belt. Bring me your most dangerously shaped maritally. Yeah, the safe word in taxation is theft. Alright, what's been going on? Oh, the new graphics.
Well, let's try to review the clues we've got. I'll record my notes onto my smartphone while we go through them.
Okay. Oh god. That's the first killing. Well, the first killing we were made aware of. And I'd still say the tattoos have something to do with it.
A newspaper article, dated March 19th, 1956. It recounts the arrest of a suspect in the LA murders.
Clipped kept by Harrison. The LA Tribune article recounts the arrest of Harold Perrin, see the photo on next page, who could be the Los Angeles Ripper, the author of 5 murders that has taken place in the previous months. The victims were all young prostitutes. They have all been horribly mutilated. Inspector Michelle Harrison was the arresting officer. He had tailed Perrin and surprised him as he was spying on another young prostitute. Howard Perrin is at this hour being questioned by Inspector Harrison, who will later hold a press. Harrison was a cop who's been digging this up and found the connection to what happened in France and Prague. And then asked our grandfather, who was one of the main perpetrators in trying to find the killer in Prague, for information, but he held back because it basically ruined his life. To find this article, a journalist makes a comparison with Elizabeth Ann's short death 9 years earlier. The crime of the Los Angeles Ripper equal in sadly of the murder of the Black Dahlia. Is there a link between the two cases? He's been rendered a bit too well to not be a character, I feel.
I doubt there's a connection between the two cases. Another idiot journalist greedy for a story.
No, idiot journalist. Don't mutilate your prostitutes. That's to resell, right? Ew. Gross.
There are reproductions of paintings as well as some interesting information.
Brochure by Richard Valdez. The Valdez Gallery of Chicago has the honor of presenting an exhibit devoted to the works of Mark Ackerman in the public for the first time. A lot of anger in this woman. She's a. The thing is, she's basically the kind of trope I like in detective stories. You know what I mean? Like, all you need to do is give her the trench coat, like, the background, and a PI. You know what I mean? She's the stereotypical PI just forced into an FBI background. An American painter who's lived in the first half of the 20th century, Ackerman had numerous sojourns in Europe prior to setting Los Angeles. The exhibit traces different periods of the artist's turbulent life, in which he murdered women. Let younger lest ourselves be carried away by the raw emotion that emanates from Ackerman's paintings. The landscapes and portraits skillfully mix dream and reality, the consciousness and the unconscious, serenity and anxiety. The passion and creative force of this incredibly unknown artist will move you deeply. The Valdez Gallery wishes to thank Gerald Carter, Fine Arts Director of Chicago University, and the instigator of the exhibit. The funds necessary to the acquisition of the works were raised with the support of Labyrinth Foundation. Yeah, Dr. Hyde, the pupil of Beatrice. So that was his psychiatrist. This is who he believed to be his some sort of like murderous protege. And this is the nurse we think he fell in love with.
The Labyrinth Foundation. That's the second time I come across them while I'm investigating. I think they have a website.
They have a website. So we need to remember that. Labyrinth Foundation.
A newspaper clipping dated March 22nd, 1956. The article talks about a fire in the hospital where Mark Ackerman was
Oh,
committed.
you're shitting me, right? Oh, well, he's escaped and alive then, isn't he? That's way too convenient. On the day, March 21st, the fire broke out at the Broden Institute, a private clinic housing the psychiatric asylum, resulting in the death of 10 people. One of the institute's doctors, the famous Dr. Kelly, seen on the next page, lost his life in the fire. Wait a minute. Look familiar? Damn it. He's alive. Among the victims was Mark Ackerman, the son of Governor of California. Herbert Ackerman, committed to over 20 years. Mark Ackerman was one of Dr. Kelly's patients. The police strongly suspect him of being responsible for the disaster. Now, I was found as a nurse who was returning from lunch. If I hadn't gone out to eat with my son Henry, I might have died too. The article adds that the nurse knew this presumed arsonist well, and she had been Dr. Kelly's assistant for many years. Prior to being transferred to another department, she did not contract the police suspicions. God damn it. Damn it, he's alive. Soon to be out of work mortician, exactly. But yeah, the nurse found out about the fire. So she left to go have dinner with her son, and she missed the fire. This is all a bit, I call bullshit. I call some big bullshit on this. And the fact that he looks exactly like the painting.
This nurse, she could certainly be linked to Ackerman. I've got to find out more info about her.
Find her Twitter.
The Los Angeles murders file. Harrison gave it to me. His conclusions differ from the official version.
Oh, okay. Between December 1955 and December 56, 5 prostitutes were found dead in Los Angeles. They had been stabbed and disemboweled, their bodies had been mutilated, and their hands and feet been severed. Yeah, this was the different one. He never took the hands and feet of the other ones. The murders took place without witnesses, not a single revealing clue was found at the crime scene. The press nicknamed the killer the Los Angeles Ripper because originality's dead. And harshly criticized the incompetence of the police. There was some in charge of the investigation. Inspector Harrison was under great pressure to apprehend the perpetrator quickly. On March 19, 1956, a suspect was finally arrested. At 27-year-old Harold Perrin. Perrin was a former patient of the Wizdom Institute. Oh my god, is he training other people? According to experts appointed by police, he presented numerous symptoms of mental illness. He has nevertheless been released from the Institute 2 years earlier, his mental state being judged as satisfactory by doctors. So either he was set up, or what's his face is actually training. Whoa! Wow, wasn't expecting that. They took the hands and feet. Harrison believed that Perrin had acted under the influence of another man, Mark Ackerman, a psychological and stable painter. His superiors did not support the theory. Ackerman himself died in the fire 2 days after Perrin's arrest, which he totally didn't, fucking calling it. In the course of the investigation of the Los Angeles Ripper, Harrison had begun to suspect Ackerman. Noting similarities to old cases, Harrison contacted Gustav McPherson, a former private detective, our grandfather, who'd worked on some of these cases. McPherson sent him a very disturbing document, the confession of Herbert Ackerman, governor of California, and Mark Ackerman's father. In these confessions, Herbert Ackerman confirmed that his son was responsible for two series of murders, first in Prague and then in Chicago. After confined since 1932, the Broden Institute contained his criminal instinct for more than 20 years thanks to the care of Dr. Edward Kelly, but a teenager would end up getting the better of him. Not being able to leave the Institute, Ackerman chose a proxy to commit murders for him. Yes! Having gone at the Institute several times to question Ackerman, Harrison discovered that the painter received frequent visits from Harry Prim, a seemingly harmless young man who had spent 3 years at the clinic for minor mental disturbances. In the wake of Harry Prim's arrest on March 19th, an announcement was made to the press. Perrin was presented as the main suspect in the case. Perrin collapsed on the evening of March 21st when he heard of Ackerman's death. He confessed to the crimes, but did not incriminate his presumed mentor. No official charges were ever filed against Ackerman, though Harrison remained convinced of his role in the murders. Following Perrin's arrest and the death of Ackerman, the murders ceased. Harrison saw the paintings made by Ackerman prior to the confinement, paintings which, according to his hypothesis, were the motivation of his murders. He described them as sick and alarming, but embodying incredible force. This was not true of the paintings done by Ackerman during a long stay at the clinic. Harrison was convinced that he hadn't seen all of Ackerman's paintings, particularly ones which supposedly painted right before his death. Oh. It notes that in 2003, Harrison handed over Herbert Ackerman's confessions to one of Emil Zakovic, a journalist who claimed to be finishing a biography of Herbert Ackerman. Citing reasons of authority, the journalist left with the original document, promising but failing to return them. What?
Zarkovic. I know that name. Where have I heard it before? A newspaper clipping, dated March 22nd, 1956.
Quick scan.
A newspaper article, dated March 19th, 1956.
Okay. Give computer. Give. Jesus.
The battery's dying. I better plug it in.
I better plug it in.
A power outlet. A power outlet.
Oh my god, a power outlet. Where's the frickin' wire? I can't see shit. Is that not plugged in either? What?
The battery's dying. I better plug it in.
Do I have an inventory? I have my gun! And a new inventory system. Ooh. We'll do a quick save. Okay. Continue the game. She still has a badge and gun. She quit. That's a very good point. Hand in your badge and gun. Lol, no. Runs off. Oh, God. Thanks for everyone turning out, by the way. These streams are always very unusual. They're not my usual, where I actually spend most of my time playing and chatting about the game. This one's a lot more reading. So I'm always a bit if people enjoy it or not. So thanks for all the feedback and stuff. Oh no. 2 space? What? 2 cases. Oh, is there actually going to be an inventory management system in this? Are we actually going Resident Evil 4? Ah. Here we go.
The women represented in these paintings are Ackerman's victims.
We said this continuously. Organize the attaché case, but no. Don't draw me into that world. Yeah, basically that was a major thing in the last game, and she never really said it once. It was clearly... I mean, it was a big point, but no one said it, so I'm just amazed they're saying it now.
The women represented in these paintings are Ackerman's victims.
Yeah, they're like copying him, but like reverentially. It's kind of high-tier psychopathy. Internet search. Entering keyword Labyrinth Foundation. The goal of the Labyrinth Foundation is to preserve works of art to promote young artists. It activates on numerous organized exhibits, restoring old paintings, awarding scholarships and financial support, acquiring art objects for public display, providing legal help and appraisals. The Labyrinth Foundation was created in 1961 by Mrs. Beatrice Allen, thanks to a donation by Herbert Ackerman. That's the nurse, right? Governor of California and lover of the arts. The foundation respects the confidentiality of artists and guarantees the rights to their work, copyright, authors, etc. The board of directors meets once a month at New York headquarters. If you have any questions, please contact information on the site. Well, that's kind of a huge fucking connection.
Herbert Ackerman, an art lover? And this Beatrice Allen? I must find out more about her.
Right, internet search. Let's get Emil Zakovic when I remember. Hungarian painter, died 1904. A discreet figure, I think it was known as an artist case and the fine pianist, pale and gaunt, he was nicknamed the White-Fingered Pianist by Franz Liszt. A member of the Hungarian symbolist school, Zarevic preferred dark subjects. The painting Death and the Young Girl is considered a masterpiece. Do we remember him?
That painter's been dead a long time. The journalist must have given a false name.
Yo, so sorry, chat. I needed a little slurp. All right, I needed a little one. Oh god, wrong button. Mark Ackerman, here we go. Represent Mark's work the public first time. Mark Ackerman is an American painter. Public paintings are remarkable every way, rich and troubling. There's a complexity of relationships between art and artist. Bridge over troubled water. That was literally one in which the murder is in, I think. The one in the foreground is clearly very disturbed. She stares directly at us, but does not seem to be aware of the agitation that surrounds her. The sky and used symbolic of freedom. Our prognosis is tremendous and oppressive, casting a sinister light on the landscape, and literally has the murderer in it. Literally standing on the bridge. Yeah, there he is. Look at that git. Alright. Who's Beatrice? Spill the beans. Founder presenter Laverne was born in 1912 in San Diego. Her father was a doctor and her mother a musician. From her mother, she inherited a taste and respect for the arts, a passion that would remain with her for the rest of her life. After studying nursing, she worked at various public hospitals before finding a position at the Brendam Institute, a private clinic for treating the mentally sick. What did I say? It's literally his nurse. She stayed there for more than 20 years, distinguishing herself through professionalism and her empathy towards patients. Upon becoming assistant to the clinic's lead doctor, who died in the fire, she launched a new care program involving the arts. In 1956, Beatrice Allen left the clinic to devote herself fully to the art. In 1958, she was made the main beneficiary of the Governor Ackerman's estate. What? Main beneficiary? She invested a large part of the inheritance into the... What the fuck? That's a big connection. Beatrice Allen had a son with whom she did not get along. In 1958, he was killed in a car accident. Became the guardian of her grandson, who was her greatest happiness during the last years of her life. Beatrice Allen died in 2002. Her immeasurable art collection is managed by her foundation. So she had a son, but they didn't get along, and then he had a son. Oh, is this all freaking connected?
Beatrice Allen is the woman painted by Ackerman on one of his paintings. I'm sure of that. I need more info. Her son may be another interesting lead to follow, but I'd need his full name.
Alright, referring to the main menu. Mark, we got him. Done that. Guess Herbert. See what happened to him. Ackerman displayed leadership qualities at an early age. As only a child, he lost his parents at the age of 12. He went to live with his uncle in Oregon, who was deployed into his uncle's company and sent to Stanford University to pursue a degree in engineering. In 1905, he married the daughter of San Francisco banker. A year later, his son Mark was born. Unfortunately, his wife was killed during the earthquake that devastated San Francisco. He remarried 9 years later to a young French woman. Working abroad frequently, he was in England when the First World War broke out. Gradually, he abandoned his engineering work for a diplomatic career. Far more in a decade, he held serious diplomatic posts, taking his son with him to various countries in Europe and Asia. At the end of 1929, he returned to the United States and lived in time in Chicago. This was just after Prague, when he was the American ambassador. 3 years later, he moved into Los Angeles, where he finally settled. It was in California that his political career took off. He was elected governor of California in 1949 and re-elected in 1953. He died of cancer in Los Angeles years after the end of his second term. Why does everyone just look so fucking evil in these pages? Alright, let's go find my phone. It said to text me, right?
The killer lost his mask before falling in the river. according to what Claire's told me, the lab analyzed it but didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything, apart from the fact that the exact knife and thing were hanging on the hall of that SMN club, which no one talks about! Where's my phone? Are there just bullets? Did I just leave bullets on the table? Where's my phone? Oh, cool. Detailed objectives. ABS database contains a vast number of criminals, and being able to consult it would help me. I need the password. Code to database. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm gonna need a pen and paper. Give me a second. Oh, God. Alright. 9, 6, H, little a, brackets, 7, M, N. How's the rest
Hi,
of them
Vic.
going?
It's Richard. I miss you. I'm looking forward to you coming back to Chicago. Love you, sweetheart. It's Richard. I hope everything's going
Richard's
well in
voice
LA.
act has changed.
I was sad to spend New Year's Eve without you. Call me back soon.
Is Richard gonna be one of the murderers because he's kind of obsessed with the paintings? I mean, are we just accepting that? I'm pretty sure Hot Beverages didn't like him to begin with. No, no, damn it. Alright, yeah, base, password required. All guilty. All guilty! Alright, first things first. Spill the beans. Beatrice. Okay, nothing. Henry Allen. Alan Henry Mark, alias non, sex, male, American, distinguishing features non, generic man. Car accident. Insurance fraud, forgery and use of forged documents, possession of narcotics, burglary, domestic violence. Well known for forging things. Could even fake his own death, but you know, who could say? Alan was the partner of Maria Angelica Valdez, who died with him in May 1985 crash. Alan had a child named Richard. Richard. Oh wait, there was more pages there.
Son named Richard. Shit, that can't be true. This can't
No.
be a coincidence.
Is what did I say? What did I say? Our boyfriend's fucking Richard.
I'm not here at the moment, but you can leave a message.
Jesus Christ, Richard. If you're that nurse's grandson, why didn't you ever tell me? I have to get back to Chicago right away and get to the bottom of this.
Are we seriously leaving LA immediately? We are. Yeah? Did we seriously just leave that place? Richard! Jackman. Who's Jackman?
Hello?
Vic, it's me. Is this a bad time?
Claire. I fell asleep in front of the TV. What time is it?
Almost 10 p.m. Sorry to wake you. Do you want me to call you back tomorrow?
No. I was having a nightmare anyway. As soon as I fall asleep, I relive the same old stories.
Still having nightmares about the Chicago killer? Vic, you have to stop thinking about all that. It happened almost 4 years ago.
Wait, what?
Tell that to my subconscious. Were you calling me about the case?
Wait, whoa.
I have the results of Ellen Dunnigan's preliminary autopsy.
Let me guess. The killer left no trace.
Absolutely nothing. The body was carefully cleaned of any clue that could have led us to the killer. The modus operandi seems identical to the other victims. Various wounds meant to inflict pain, then a bullet wound causing death.
Good Lord. It's been going on for almost 3 years and this asshole still hasn't made a single mistake.
Whoa, is this a
Gonna
new
be in Maine
case?
for a while?
I still have to question a few possible witnesses.
What?
Garrus wants this by the book, but I doubt it'll turn up anything.
Oh, yes, your new partner. Fresh out of Quantico.
I gotta go, Claire. Hernandez is up to her old tricks on the news again.
Okay. I'll call you if I have anything new. Take care of yourself.
Have we skipped 3
The
years?
horribly tortured body of Ellen Gunnigan was found this morning. The body was discovered on the side of Route 201, less than a mile outside of the small town of Jackman,
What?
Maine. The young woman, a Holton native, had disappeared on September 22nd. The modus operandi removes any ambiguity over the killer's
Operandi,
identity.
what?
This is without a doubt the latest chapter in the heinous rampage of the East Coast Killer. As with the previous murders, the killer filmed the suffering which he inflicted on his victim.
So this is a new killer.
He then sent DVDs of the footage to the authorities and the media. The FBI has refused any comment in the wake of this new crime. Special Agent McPherson, who has been on the case from the beginning, seems completely incapable of making any headway whatsoever in this case.
That is
How many
bizarrely
innocent
personal.
victims will have to die before the killer is stopped? It's a legitimate question, given the investigators' utter lack of results. This is Paloma
That is
Hernandez.
bizarrely personal. I don't think Noosa would allow that.
So, just like that, I'm completely overwhelmed. What a bitch. McPherson.
This is Paloma Hernandez. Do you remember me, Agent McPherson?
Unfortunately, yes. I just
Yeah,
saw
you
your
literally
mug
just
on
shit
TV.
talked to me on public
I'll never
television.
forget that kind of trauma.
Very funny. Listen, I know you don't like my work, but I don't have anything against you.
You don't get to
personally.
say that. You
I
don't.
also have people to answer to. And the competition is fierce.
So I threw you under the
you're
bus.
breaking my heart, Hernandez. Switch careers. The FBI is hiring.
I'm not calling to apologize. I have a proposal for you. Can you meet me at the Bishop Motel in Jackman for a chat?
Right. You want me to join your TV games? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to decline
Yeah, did you
your
really
offer.
think she was going to say
I'm in touch
yeah?
with an informant. He has discovered certain information about the killer. I'm ready to divulge it if you agree to give me exclusive access to the FBI investigation. That way, we'd be working together instead of being at loggerheads. What do you say?
Are you serious? You've been making my life hell since this case started, but now you want us to be best friends forever because suddenly it suits your purposes?
She does have a
If
point,
you've
chat.
got information on the killer, then give it to me. No conditions.
If you conceal evidence or hinder our investigation in any way, I can guarantee you a stint in the slammer. Night, Hernandez.
Damn. Are we really going to pick it up again? Yep.
I hate being hung up on.
I hate being hung up on. What do you expect? Are you about to get murdered?
Vic McPherson, please leave a message after the beep.
Ah! Ah! No, we've cornered that fellow. Thank you, thank you. McPherson, I'm being fucking murdered! Oh, this is... We've just skipped 3 years. We've skipped 3 years. We don't know who the killer was. And Richard was connected to it, and I guess we're blaming him? So this is just a new killer. It has nothing to do with the previous case, maybe. And thank you so much for the follow, by the way. It means a lot. Thanks a bunch. It means we're ever closer to 69 follow. Was that a silenced pistol? So they can pump in gas. This is just... I am in awe, chat. I don't... Are we actually going to address the murder of the last case, or is this literally just a whole new thing? With Gusman over here.
End of recording. To hear your message again, please press pound.
I'm in sheer shock and awe. McRoy just strange. Oh, we're getting weird. Oh Jesus, we're doing a found footage video. there was a manhunt in 3 years, Richard probably has a good alibi. Yeah, Richard must have had a good alibi, or... I'm so surprised by this. Are we just gonna watch a snuff video? What the hell's going on? Microids, you do always surprise me. I can't deny that for a second, Microids. Microids? Microids? All I know is I bizarrely want merch now. I'm somewhat into these now.
The star of my next film is finally awake. Welcome to my humble abode, Miss Hernandez.
Ah, if anyone deserves to be hit with a brick during this opening statement, it's really you. You're being way too smug. What?
You must feel a little lost. Don't worry.
And the voice changed!
Good care of you.
Room of Death's betrothed? What?
I know who your informant is. The former FBI agent, James Hawker.
James Hawker?
He's going to die, just like you. Of course, I'll be much quicker with him. He doesn't have your charm.
We get it. You're a women killer. We get it. Like, as he's doing this, I just want to see a brick just come off screen and deck him in the eye. Ah!
I'm begging you. Let me go. I won't tell anyone what's happened.
You're right about that hot stuff. I went to a lot of trouble to get you here.
What?
Now you'd like me to give up all my lovely plans? You know me well enough to know that I take everything to its proper finish, and sometimes even a little beyond that. Do you recognize this place? This is where the actresses immortalized in my videos made their debut.
He's even using the same house.
Their adieus. I love this room. It holds so many delicious memories. Well, for me at least.
You are comically evil.
Listen, I don't know what you intend to do. Maybe we can make a deal?
Is she wearing like a shock collar or something?
I want to do away with those who are tracking me. Their interference doesn't amuse me anymore. You are one of those people.
What do you mean? She's not tracking you down. She's been reporting on you.
Dubbed me the East Coast Killer. It's time you understand what really lies behind those meaningless words. I have to leave you for the moment. I have a few things to arrange to take care of your friend Hawker. See you very soon, gorgeous.
This is the man who owns the non-binary count. Bring me the non-binary straps. I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to do it respectively.
Don't panic. I have to get out of here or find a way to call for help. This sicko's put up cameras everywhere.
Like, I'm just all for just any sharp object in the eye right now. Like, nail file, okay. Press. Do my nails. No. Take that shard. Stab him with it. Really, this is very much a life-death scenario. Let's just get crazy. Let's get violent. What? Oh my god, there is like goddamn inventory, like moving stuff around. What the hell? God, microids, every game you do. Ow.
The darn color shocks me when I try to go through the entryway.
That's an entryway?
This entryway's not just here for decoration.
What's that shape? It's like a... Nah, just run really hard. There can't be that much battery power in it. Let's get weird. What the fuck? What's this? Oh, a poke. Ow! I had the idea he's just hearing me on the other side. It's like, oh god, they keep tasering themselves. What are they, psycho? It's a Sainsbury's theft detector thing. Oh god, is that what that's meant to be? But they're like room spanning? Oh, I see what you mean now. So yeah, so it's actually like imagine a invisible wall in between them. I mean, come on, how much battery power does that thing probably actually have?
It's not turning on. Looks like there's no power. It's not turning on. Looks like there's no power.
Yes, this man is a Sainsbury's manager. True! Well, it's basically what they thought like security could actually do. That always used to make me laugh. Alright, quick! Grab that woman leaving the store. We think she's a thief. And it's like, do you have concrete proof?
The collar is locked around my neck.
You can't do that, Sainsbury's manager. It's literally illegal. So I need to get the collar off. We're basically doing a saw thing. So, what can I file down to a point? Mattress, 16 cases. It's too big. It's too big for my inventory, chat. Also, am I stuck? I can't move, chat. There we go. He broke it. I might have actually broken it. Oh my god. God damn it, Michael. Let's do a save and reload. Seriously, have I actually broken it? No! Late night lasagna, that's my dinner. That's hearty. I couldn't imagine anything like that in this heat, but I respect it. Yeah, look, she doesn't move. I broke it. Fuck's sake. I'm actually broke. I can't move. I'm clicking. Listen, listen. Listen to me click. Microids. If I keep tapping her feet, I can do a little shuffle. I can only move by tapping her feet. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm reduced to. I can't move. Alright, alright. So the best thing about being an adult is when you go out to buy detergent and no one can stop you from also buying a bunch of donuts to snack away while watching a stream. True! I have said the words. I have said the word. I have said this in a school in England. It's like, I'm an adult. No one can stop me. I can buy ice cream, eat ice cream for dinner if I want. Oh, God, I'm actually going to have to do a reload, chat. I've actually fucked up the movement. Oh, why do I do this? Am I actually going to have to go all the way back? How far back? Oh,
Power outlet.
Oh my god. Micro, why do you do this to me? Alright, so, save as frequently as possible. Understood. Oh, god damn it. That's why I can't have nice things, chat. See if we can just skip through this shit. Bump.
Herbert Ackerman, an art lover? And this Beatrice
Oh god.
Allen? I must find out more about her.
Slight hiccup with my plan of dodge. Did you drop him? Is it little Pepe? Is it little Pepe sad? Dropping his food. There are no donuts. still can't believe that that is literally how we're gonna drop
Beatrice
this.
Allen is the woman painted by Ackerman on
My
one
cat
of his
decided to be
paintings.
really cozy, so I
I'm
can't
sure
eat
of
them
that.
now.
I need more info. Her son may be another interesting lead to follow, but I'd need his full name.
Not the worst issue. No, no, a cat is a strong issue to have. Sure that.
That
Sure
painter's
that.
been dead a long time.
Still
The
can't believe
journalist
once
must have
again,
given a
like
false
every
name.
time. Microids, there's always one. I'm never sure if it's a software problem or not. God damn it. Also, I made cinnamon donuts. Ooh. That is a bit more classy. Why isn't it triggering the... Why is it not triggering the boy? Her son. Oh, FBI database, that's why. Damn it. Damn it! I have to get the name as well. God fucking...
It's Richard. Well, I hope everything's going well in LA. I was sad to spend New Year's Eve without you.
I'm gonna fucking... Look at this shit. Boom. 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 Oh, wait, here we go. Do you know them? No.
A son named Richard. Shit, that can't be true. This can't be a coincidence.
Right down to the obsessing over the art as well.
I'm not here at the moment, but you can leave a message.
Jesus Christ, Richard. If you're that nurse's grandson, why didn't you ever tell me? I have to get back to Chicago right away and get to the bottom of this.
And then we have a whiteout, and you wake up 3 years later on a completely different case with the FBI. I hasten to add. God, how much of this? I can't even skip. Why? Why do you do this to me, Rycroyd? I want to show off your games. You have strange, amazing, weird powers of storytelling.
Hello?
Vic, it's me. Is this a bad time?
Claire. I fell asleep in front of the TV. What time is it?
Almost 10 p.m. Sorry to wake you. Do you want me to call you back tomorrow?
No. I was having a nightmare anyway. As soon as I fall asleep, I relive the same old stories.
Still having nightmares about the Chicago killer? Vic, you have to stop thinking about all that.
So yeah, it is confirmed then. You're still thinking about the Chicago killer. So she didn't mention the name. She just said the Chicago killer.
I have the results of Ellen Dunnigan's preliminary autopsy.
Let me guess. The killer left no trace.
Absolutely. The are you?
I gotta.
Let's cut to the freaking Krieger gas mask toting. Do you think a faceless killer is more scary than a killer with a face? A faceless killer, I find, often comes off as just pretentious. Just like my glorious... I don't know, it's just a personal thing. It just pisses me off. Because I'm just like, oh really? We're doing the presentation for this? Like, I'd be mad for some reason at them.
Please.
You're right about you.
Like this dude, he's pretentious as fuck. My darling, and welcome to my room. It's like, dude, you're just a killer. Stop acting like you're some superior. Like, it's just that thing of like, screw you, dude. Maybe it's like a slightly edgy resentment thing, but I'm just like, I'd get so mad at someone for pulling that shit. Also, obviously, I'd be terrified. I'm about to get freaking killed, but like, I'd still be just like, oh my god, you pretentious git.
Don't panic.
Alright. It's such a minor thing, I know. Oh yeah, it depends. If he fails us because you don't see his face or because he has no... That is different. If it's straight up a horror creature, good point. Okay, cool. Anything else I can take? No.
The collar is locked around my neck. It's impossible to remove it.
Okay. I can move again! Faces as in his identity. So that's like just an inventory thing, a stash. I also like I got this news TV. I just realized I've got like a playmat like it's a card game. That's awesome. Alright, what can I fit this mattress in my inventory? Impossible, there's not enough room in your inventory. Then why did you give it mass? Why did you give it inventory space?
It's not turning on. Looks like there's no power. This cable is connected to an electrical outlet and won't come out. I've got to pull it out.
Okay.
I'm not touching this.
Ah, joke's on you, electrocute self. Oh no, wait, can we do the thing from, can we just like Home Alone this and tie it to the doorknob? Just absolutely clown on this guy.
I'm not touching this.
So I have a nail file. Can I do anything with the television? No, we've got a wire, so we've got an exposed wire. What the hell does it want? Any corners of the carpet I can bring up? What if I just jammed this in there? At least the most scary. Some coward with a mask. A person who doesn't care if anyone can identify him as after the dead. And fucking Slenderman. Yeah, I see you're kind of in tune with that. I know it's a weird view of it, but it is that kind of like almost insulting thing of like, oh, you're gonna cover your face? Like, why is that insulting? Why does that like adhere to some weird sense of like, I don't know, honor or decency? Like, that's such a strange like reaction, right? I bet you have to do something with the fireplace. Let's have a peek then. Let's have a peek. You've not steered me wrong. Just climb up the chimney like a goddamn gremlin. You'll never take me alive. I'll get in the walls, Chen. We've talked about this. If I get in the walls, I'm like a badger. Once you're in the walls, it's all over. You ain't getting me out. It's prohibitively expensive to get me out. Because you could get me out, but it's going to cost a lot of money. Too much money. How is this not the answer? I'm shocked. I like the mechanics though. There's some good stuff here. So look at that fireplace. There is a fireplace, but it's like locked shut, which would think, oh, the nail file. Use it to get in, but there's nothing to click on. This does not bode well for me, chat. Yeah, it has an exposed circuit board. Yeah, so you'd think, you know, like, there's a good bit of rip and tear. Like, it's gonna hurt, but better than the alternative.
This entryway is not just here for decoration.
There we go. Are you shitting me?
There's a plate screwed onto the entryway.
Then use the nail file to do something about it. Shove the live wire. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you mean my neck? Let's get dangerous. Wait for the killer to come back. I'm just stripped down naked. I'm just I'm stripped down naked and I'm just holding a live electrical wire. Let's wrestle. You wanna get weird? Let's get weird, you freak.
A circuit board. Seems to be working. For now.
I really love the power of that. Like I said, yeah, if someone's gonna kidnap you, you get weird, you get weirder. Step up, chat. Step up. He comes back with all these fancy torture tool and shit. You're just fucking naked, body writing all over you. It's like, come on. What you got? I've got nothing to lose.
I'm not touching this.
Then there you go. There's my advice. If you have money scenarios, get weirder than they are, chat.
A circuit board. Seems to be working. For now. A circuit board.
Unplug it, then
Seems to
touch
be
it. Makes
working.
sense.
For now.
The killer sees you naked with live wires. You stare at him dead in the eye, short circuit the lighting while screaming, "Fight me in the dark, nerd!" Exactly. Precisely. Cultured.
I'm not touching this.
She won't pull it out.
I'm not touching this.
Yeah, so weird. She's not pulling out the wire.
I'm not touching this.
So I need to find more wire, I guess. Like I said, yeah, it's all about.
This entryway is not just here for decoration.
Escalate, chat. Escalate. And they've already escalated pretty fast. So you know what? You've got free call to go nuts. She's not pulling out Puddin 2020. I need to get a command for that. You can get a command. I know I keep saying this, where you can like add quotes and stuff, but I'm working on it, alright? It also feels rude to ask other streamers for their code, because I don't know how much of it's actually just theirs, you know what I mean? Oh. There we go. And his personal device always work with live wires. I don't know why she's so scared of it. Ah. I mean, you're shitting me, right? She won't touch it, but she'll jam a rusty wire in.
I'm not touching this.
Jam it in there. Separate. Combine. That is sound advice if you know what you're doing. Well, I don't. Again, it now comes in the room. I'm wielding a live wire and a large, like, there's a metal spanking, like, prot rod. You may kill me, but by God, I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. You're not gonna want to brag about this one. Don't know why that's amusing me so much. End up getting arrested for a crime. Yeah, arrested like, what you did to that killer was gross. We're also arresting you for what you did.
I'm not touching this.
I'm not touching this. So how about if I gave you this?
It's been a while.
Been a while. Thank you so much for the alert. The bits. I'm perplexed, chat. What can I do with this aerial? What does it want me to do with this aerial? Oh, can I fuck around with it? No? Okay. Damn delay. It takes a few seconds too long. Yeah, unfortunately. My bitrate's not amazing. I don't know if you get priority as a partner or not. I'm currently just affiliate, so I'm not getting like any special privileges or anything. Oh. There's still... Why? There's not enough room in your inventory. So eventually I could pick up the bed if I had a bigger inventory is what that is what that is saying to me. Because why else would you give the bed an inventory value? Oh, is this like skill to unlock? What? Skills? There's freaking skills! Use on me. Oh, cool. So everything's mouse controlled again. That's good to know. What is this? What do you want, game? I have no skills. We've talked about this. That phone call no one wants to hear. I have lived a long life. I have no skills. I will not look for you. And if you find me, I'll cry. You're going to learn how to tape things together. There's no tape. It's like combine. 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 No. Impossible to combine. So it has to be something to do with this wire, right? I'll accept some advice and direction.
A circuit board. Seems to be working.
I'll accept some advice. There seems to be a trend lately with these games of like, I can't even get through the first puzzle. I have no skills, chat. There's meant to be a help feature, but I've never seen it. Is there any way you can dump your items? I don't believe so. I picked them up now. Oh my god, I could pick up the bed, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god. Oh my god! Come here, bed! Opens gaping inventory. And crashes the game. I think... Crash the game. Crash the game. Oh my god, that's a really bad crash. That's a really bad crash. Oh god, it broke everything. Even my avatar. Sing me a serenade. Oh god. I like to imagine like the JoJo theme started playing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
I'm not fine. I'm very not fine.
Because they would never understand.
But no, I saved in the room, chat. We saved in the room. We're fine. We're fine. Holy shit, that broke everything. Did I break chat as well? Because you're not even here. Oh no, you're not. You need to get over the image. Sorry. Yeah, chatting with chat is above. Yeah. Puddin special. Damn right. These worked fine. I've seen long plays of this. It's a good game. It's a good franchise, I swear. And I lost my couch. This occurred to me. Where's my couch? There we go. There's the non-binary couch. Which I'm kind of into. Take it out back. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Hit play on the game. I need to hotkey this. How does one hotkey you? Nope. Nope. So professional. Shockingly so. I love this display now without context. Alright. Alright, Chad, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll be back. Okay, we're back, we're back. I'm on the bike couch. I think chat broke. I think chat's gone. I just noticed that. I think you're dead, chat. We'll see if this is actually game ending or not. Test. Yep, chat's dead. I think chat's dead. Why did it break chat? Why? What possible reason? Streaming, you are a truly mystery to me. Alright. Okay. Jojo starts playing. Jojo, golden wind. Grabs the bed. Yeah! I have the whole mattress now. Why do I have it? What? I don't think I'm better for doing this, chat. It gave me nothing. It's just the mattress. I take my mattress. Eh. Eh. You need to use the antenna to reach the light switch. That's reachable? Oh, okay. Thank you for the hint. I think after all the crap we just went through, that was very welcome. Freaking god damn it. Thank god I have this closet. Without it, you know, absolutely undoable. Ow.
The darn collar shocks me when I try to go through the entryway.
Okay.
If I go through the entryway to reach the switch, I'll get electrocuted by the collar.
So what if you did this? What did that do? Oh, he left. What a great... It lit up this. It lit up... that. Ow! Okay, so I've lit the light up. That will have changed something. Ah, look, 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 look. We can actually see shit over here now. He's also investigating a crime, chat. Look! Now you can touch the TV cord because of oh my god, are you shitting me? Oh my god, he's right. I'm not touching that. I'll touch it now. Oh, we'll get cooked. Once again, thank you to Hot Beverage, the lawkeeper. Now give me that fucking poker.
There's something in the stove.
Take the poker.
A half-burnt flyer. It's an ad for a Holton hardware store.
It had to be live. But the switch controlled all the... Oh, I guess that's what's implied with the lamp turning on when you hit the light switch. Because I guess we're used to lights only being the light above.
A half-burnt flyer. It's an ad for a Holton hardware store.
Yes. Smart lady. Take the poker, and we're going to use that to brain him when he comes back in the room, because he's an idiot. And he also has a really nice dressmaker.
It looks like an old wedding dress. I'd rather not know what it's doing here.
That's actually my other hobbies. You see, I turned to criminality because I was thrown out of fashion college, fashion school. Smash it up. Let's get vindictive. No vindictiveness. Sad face.
This looks really solid, and I can't pry these boards off barehanded.
Then use the poker. Let's get fucking nuts. What kind of shitty magician plugs the TV outlet to the same circuit as the lights? Ah, yeah, get the mattress. We're leaving. Fuck this guy. This absolute clown. So what's my skill? I now have the skill I have a new skill, chat. I have learned to destroy. No longer shall I pursue the free press. I yearn for destruction. Damn it.
It's high, but I should be able to get out through there. It's high, but I should be able to get out through there.
Throw a mattress. Fucking out, bitch. Nah. Never can contain me.
Locked.
Fuck. He's got a fucking compact. Wait, you can please. It's electrified. Okay, I'm going to assume there's meant to be a meshing between those gaps, because, I mean, obviously, she could just leave.
That's my phone on the front seat. I have to get it.
Moshi moshi, please this. What happened? Well, I got kidnapped by this clown. So I'm gonna describe him from now on, this fucking clown.
It's locked.
I'm just saying, chat. 1v1 me in Minecraft. Serial killer. I'll kick your ass.
It's impossible to enter through here.
Impossible.
There's a lock.
Did I leave too soon? I mean, I feel like all those tools I left in the cupboard would have been useful. Oh my god, there's more. So yeah, this game's all about, like, puzzle management. Tool management. Alright, let's have another look.
Locked.
What if I demolish? Give in to your rage! Throw the box at the fence, right? But I can't pick anything up. You jumped so you didn't have any chance to pick up the items. Yeah, right? It, like, literally didn't let me, so there must be another way of doing shit.
It's locked.
Pick up a brick and smash the window.
There's a lock.
This is a life and death scenario, and I do not need your
It's not
niceties.
opening.
You need to embrace and go gremlin mode. We've talked about this. Oh, ladder. What? I don't think a ladder's that good. Wait, give me a second now.
This piece of wood looks like a railway tie. It's marked with the letters B-A-R.
Bah.
This piece of wood looks like a railway tie. It's marked with the letters B-A-R.
Guess we're taking the ladder. Use demolish on the car, exactly. We're going back in the room, chat. Bar, Browning automatic yes! Perfect. We're going back in. Imagine coming back. It's like, oh god, she's escaped and got a ladder? What? I must go get my tools, chat. Seriously, was that really necessary? Alright, we're back out. Oh, that was dumb. That's the thing about it. Fight me in the dark, nerd. You won't. I have a ladder. Oh, I'm just saying. Okay. So you're in a room, right? Like I said, I'm totally naked. I scream, fight me in the dark, nerd. I'm clearly holding a large, rickety ladder, which I'm just going to start spinning like a 5-year-old. I'm just saying, that's high threat. That's how your ancestors fought. The Romans came to Britain, or whatever, and was like... I thought it was way too amusing for myself.
This can't possibly work.
Fine, forgive me for having a dream. I get that fucking poker. Yeah, destroy! Destroy! Yeah!
No key in the ignition. That'd be too easy.
A ladder with a
At
live
least I
wire
have my
hanging off it
phone.
for max effect.
Damn, the
Yeah.
battery's dead.
Alright, nothing. Oh, this reminds me of the PSX horror games we've been playing a lot recently. Oh, the key's like... Oh, small case key. I do like the indie horror stuff we've been playing. It's been good fun. Small key. Let's be a fucking gun. Do it. Do it. Oh.
Receipts issued by a gas station in St. George, Quebec?
Quebec! We can't. Are you shitting me? Ah, yes, I must charge my phone while waiting for the killer.
My purse. Empty, of course. My purse. Empty.
Take it for the
of
inventory
course.
space. Inventory space is precious. And you know what? We're gonna save. Because I live in fear, chat. Constant fear. I'm back inside! I must charge my phone! Or dictator so I can dictate where I've been. Also, am I in fucking Canada? Unless he's been to Canada recently.
It'll never work.
I'm fucking... I beg your fucking pardon.
This can't possibly work.
It can't possibly work, chat. It can't. It just can't. I just realized basically what I'm describing is while he's away, I'm basically like, I've turned into Saw. I want to play a game. Serial killer. You with electrical Lara VRS, random creepy murderer dude. Truly the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Truly. And I'm doing it anime style, so you know I've got it like the ladder, like on my, like I'm holding it by one of the rungs, but I've got it like pressed across my back in a sort of like stance, you know. It's a power move. It's about making a statement, chat. And that statement is war. I may die, but I'm leaving you with a scar to remember me by minimum. He's correct, pushing it in the outlet wouldn't work. Charger and dictaphone. So what the fuck can we do? Guess we go check the BRR, I guess. I assume you... Yeah, I'm in the US, so yeah, why the hell is there a two-pronged charger? However, maybe we're overlooking this. Maybe what it actually means is I have now 2 live arrows that I can dual wield. Like some kind of absolute electronic psycho.
This piece of wood looks like a railway tie. It's marked with the letters B-A-R.
Chat. You gonna shock yourself again? Damn it! Alright, what to do now?
My purse. Empty, of course. Receipts issued by a gas station in St. George, Quebec.
Walk on the broken glass with my bare feet. Phone charger? No. It's from a French studio, that's why it doesn't have certain logic. I mean, true, Dracula definitely had its flaws in that regard, but I'm still kind of love it. I don't know why. It's a dark, terrible thing. It just Microid gets into your heart, chat. All right, it gets into your heart, settles up. Oh God, now where are we? Take a frickin' thing to the door. Really? No destruction?
It's not opening. It's impossible to enter through here.
Man, just let violence be the answer game, please. I pray. Just let me demolish. I mean, I never tried. I just realized, did I never try and leave the room? Locked, right? As logic all, it focuses more on looking aesthetically pleasing. An aesthetic language. And yet, I'd still like to learn to know French. I must admit, there's something about it. They certainly know how to protest. I'm not gonna...
This sicko's put up cameras everywhere.
Gotta respect that. Following that thought, the European chargers look more aesthetic than American ones.
A half-burnt flyer.
I don't like the 2 prongs
It's
in
an
Japan,
ad
I
for
gotta
a
admit.
Holton hardware store.
Do not much care for them. Because the Earthwire's separate and not mandatory. And I'm just kind of like, but what if everything's shorts? There we go. Alright, let me in.
It's locked.
Then fucking wreck it. Yeah!
It'll never work.
Oh my... What a complete fucking disappointment that was. Have you separate... Oh yeah, we have a separate button now, don't we? Very good point. Oh. Use cell phone. Recharge the phone. Thank you for that. I didn't even think about that. We have new commands now. It wants me to think like this, doesn't it? Combine. Ah. Oh yeah, 'cause you just plug it in and call.
Answer, McPherson. Good God, answer.
What? Call the cops!
Help! Help me! The killers abducted me.
Is that you, Hernandez? Calm down. Take
Calm
a
down.
deep breath.
Call the cops.
Where are you?
Or call the FBI directly.
Idea. He's locked me up in an old house somewhere deep in the woods. He's going to kill me. He said he was after you too, McPherson. And Hawkins.
Wait, he never said that.
But what about you? Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Oh my God. I can hear him. He's coming back. What do I do?
Hernandez, give me some clues about the place you're being held.
I
flyer.
found an old burnt flyer for a store in Holton.
Holton. That's the Aroostook County capital. Anything else?
The gas station
I
bill.
found a receipt. It's from a gas station in St. George.
St. George? Isn't that in Quebec? Okay, Hernandez, that could help us. What else?
Railroad tie.
Letters on
I saw a bar. I saw a bar.
P-A-R.
Those initials must refer to a railroad company. That's an excellent clue. Try to give me some clues. The more precise you are, the quicker we'll be able to find you.
Let me think. There's a car outside?
Hello? What's going
You
on?
had a
Hello?
fucking
Hernandez?
iron poker. I still stand by what we said. We should have unplugged the wire, plugged it next to the door, and tied... Oh, actually, no. We should have tied it to the doorknob, then plugged it in. Give that fucker some thousands watts to deal with.
All right, Garrus, what we got?
Tire tracks have been found nearby. They're being tested. The juiciest clue is the message on the answering machine. The door to the room wasn't forced, unlike the bathroom door.
There's something different this time around. The killer went after Hernandez. She's connected to the case. It's not a coincidence.
Here's the report you requested. It summarizes the main points of the investigation as well as the psychological profile you established.
Thanks,
Oh yeah,
Garrus.
we're a psychoanalyst.
All right, let's get to work.
I forgot about
We have
that.
to gather as many clues as possible.
Okay. You okay? Oh.
There was coffee spilled on the carpet. There's a clear footprint. If I want to collect this clue, I'd better follow procedure. Otherwise, no analysis will be possible.
What's procedure? What's that? I won't be there tomorrow, kisses.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
I think this creep has it in for me personally. But why? All I want is to see him locked up for the rest of his days.
New document. Thank God I've got my BlackBerry. Those some of the dark first, all the people messing in his business. She should have been stood by the window and prepared to yeet him down the ladder. Go tell him deep on him. Lick the coffee, yes, from the jungles of Peru. Ah, yes, this is Quebec coffee. Most committed in American history, 5 minutes 2006, 2008. Ah, so it's a completely new case. It was the same in 2 series of murders, causing the file to be reopened. Found in open, large geographic areas, covering much of New England. Victims, all of these are young women between 19 and 27 years old. No apparent links, no serious suspect has been identified. Yeah, he's just absolute psycho. Uh-oh. Is this a makeup thing? No. 2007. Body bore traces of makeup, nail polish, lipstick, eyeshadow. 24, diabetic. Gifted student, law degree. Wears corrective lenses. Actress. The killer mentions the fact that in the video he sent to the media and FBI. Who you to turn a corner and just encounter Lowry floating here and expect things just get away. Period of time between the victim's death, estimated by the coroner, and the discovery of the body were usually short, less than 2 days. Yeah, the bullet shots. Yeah, the bullet. Autopsy reports. Marks on the neck of metal object. Ah, the metal electricity thing. Rope burn. Minor non-lethal wounds caused by a great variety of instruments. Yeah, so we've got another straight-up women torturer and killer. The trace of toxins in the blood that impair vision and motor functions would cause paralysis of the limbs. And they were moving after being killed. Adult male between 30 and 40. He is relatively tall, 5'9", 6'2". He moves and expresses himself calmly and with ease. Calls himself at work. He sends a video to the policeman. He has abducted an outfit that hides his face and changes the sound of his voice. Wearing this outfit also allows him to impress his victims, mask shiny black material, while maintaining a distance and power over them. Killer's nickname. The killer's name never identified. He's been dubbed the East Coast Killer by the media. theatrical name was inspired by the movies sent by the killer and his modus operandi. All his victims were discovered in New England, so the east coast of the United States. The killer seemed amused by his nickname. He adopted it and mentioned it in some of his messages. Motivation seems to satisfy desire for omnipotence, for absolute control. His actions are all designed to accomplish. Yeah, there you go. It's the whole like, I would want to be all powerful. It's like, no, you're just some prick. Satisfying his fantasy of domination allows him to forget that he's incapable of having close relationships. Lacks empathy, he takes revenge on his victims, young women, who are, in his mind, temptresses. Wow, how shockingly original of you. This is why I'd get killed. I'd just shit talk and get stabbed. This power didn't rule environment around dysfunctional family. The father was absent, physically or psychologically. As a learned child in constant conflict with his mother, he grew up in an isolated environment, watching a lot of TV. Left on his own, he took refuge in morbid and perverted imaginary world in which he remained prisoner. He took pleasure in trapping and torturing wild animals, then domestic ones, eventually leading them to envision new prey. Oh, 240p! What a setup. To his victims, the urge is too powerful. It acts as precise criteria. He ducks his victim when they're alone to secure isolated location. Yeah, so we know he's definitely goes to Quebec with them. He humiliates his victim, placing a collar around the neck, weakens the victim by giving her drugs, trying to tie her up. He then satisfies his thirst for domination by playing with the victim, hounding her, terrorizing, making her go through sick obstacle courses, filming her the entire time. The games last a week. Tortures his victim one last time, take advantage of the spectacle of her agony and pleas. Then, at a precise moment, he has pre-established that kills her with a bullet to the forehead. He edits the videos to make a short film. Discreetly gets to the body, discographic area, discreetly gets to the body, sends copies of the movie to the media and the police, making sure no one to leave any fingerprints. He mails them from the town nearest to where he has disposed of the victim's body. Between murders, the killer plays the footage over and over. He is careful to keep material keepsake of his victims' clothes, hair, in order to relive crimes and satisfy his urges. Aren't you just an absolute charmer? Conclusion. In spite of his perversion, the killer demonstrates great intelligence and immense control. He is a perfect criminal who does not make mistakes, does not leave clues behind. His only Achilles heel is his madness, which pushes him always to act more quickly, which sooner or later will lead to a mistake. Look, considering the actual fuck up he did up there, I'm surprised none of the victims have killed him yet.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
A brochure of the Bishop Motel, famous for its tranquility. They're gonna have to find a new claim to fame.
Yeah, I think that's kind of over now, isn't it? That's fair.
The safe is empty. The safe is empty.
Okay. What's in the bathroom? The Roman emperor that had a long and successful career, even though he was incapable of aging past 19. His name was Constantine. Get out.
This suitcase is locked.
This is how you get timed out. You're lucky I'm so, like, kind, for the most part. Yeah! Loaded Vic's gun. It's like a state. Loaded. Boo, exactly. Boo! Boo, this man.
A bullet hole. The bullet's been removed.
There's not, like, blood in it where there shouldn't be.
There's a mark on the door. Bullet hole, probably.
Check the toilet.
There's a funny smell near the ventilation system. If I want to collect this clue, I'd better follow procedure. Otherwise, no analysis will be possible.
What's the procedure? Failed analysis procedure. You must have the... Oh, there we go. It must be him. Partner, how do we do our job? How do we do? What's procedure?
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
How do I do things?
You know anything about lockpicking, Garrus?
Not really. I'm more of an electronics guy. But I do happen to have an electric pick gun.
Ooh.
Here.
They're cool. What a cool person. Ha! I have a special skill handgun. What's procedure? How do I do my job?
At your service, Agent
Tell me,
McPherson.
please.
Do you need anything? I've done a superficial search of the area. The killer used chemical products to clean up the room, but he made sure to leave some clues to amuse himself. You can go ahead now with the investigation, Agent McPherson. Here's the CSIA kit.
I really should have started with that.
What?
It's the new field kit, designed by our labs to do all kinds of scientific testing right at the crime scenes.
Oh my
Claire,
god,
I'd
we're
be
turning
so
into
jealous if she saw this
Condemned.
thing.
I've already entered everything related to Paloma Hernandez in the database to compare it with the samples.
Literally Condemned. Oh, what? Look at this shit. What? Holy shit. Holy shit. I feel like I should have been in more of a centerpiece.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
Oh, here's your entire job.
Killer is really an exceptional criminal. He's so methodical.
This asshole needs to be in complete control. That's his trip. He's taking a real risk filming his murders. He knows that if he makes even the smallest mistake, we'll use it to find him. Well, let the search continue. Time's
This is
not
why I
on our
really
side.
hope you just shoot him immediately, and I don't want this guy to be the main villain, because I'm still shocked we've not. Have we crashed again? Fuck! Fuck! Why does it keep crashing? Oh. God, it causes everything to crash. Everything! This is savage, chat. And the fact it actually killed chat as well, I still don't. Well, does that unstable game? Yeah, I thought it was alright. I've not seen any issues. This is actually surprising. I wonder if this is something I need to have a bit of a. It might be something to do with the software, perhaps. So I'm running this on like Windows 11, so I'm gonna be actually kind of a me problem. Ah, fuck. Do you know what I didn't do, chat? I did not save. So we're back. We're back where we started. God damn it. These games have always been immensely cursed. I just realized there's no license plate. That would have been really good information to have. Like, where are you? Well, here's the license plate of the dude. Oh my god, yeah, that's why it's not there, because I would literally just solve the fucking crime. If there was the license plate, you would literally just solve the crime immediately. Oh my god.
Answer, McPherson.
Skip, 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 skip.
Oh.
Skip, skip.
I
What?
found an old.
Gas station. Robot type.
Try to give me some clues. The more precise you are, the quicker we'll be able to find you.
Let me think. There's a car outside.
Hello? What's going on? Hello? Hernandez?
I still like the idea of if we just tied the wire to the door. just absolutely clowned on this this person. So this is
Alright,
just
Garrus,
before
what we
that
got?
all that happened.
Tired. Here's the.
Alright, quickly save. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna get the shit then save.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
Give me the
I've
shit.
done a superficial, but it's the.
Claire?
I've already.
Cool.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you?
Well, this suitcase is locked.
Run back. Give me the thing. Speed run. Speed run.
At your service, Agent McPherson.
You know what?
Give. Nice. Thing. Up. Save. Continue. Alright, let's go. So how do I bring this stuff out? 3D scanner.
There was coffee spilled on the carpet. There's a clear footprint.
Digital. Oh, that's literally what it is. Schubert model. Schubert, no last analysis performed. Computer analysis. Data incomplete. Okay. Computer key. Swab. There's more I can do. Revealer spray. No.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
I think this creep has it in for me personally.
Okay.
Why?
He plugged the wire.
All I want is to see him locked up for the rest of his days.
I think this guy would probably get the death penalty depending where he is. It's kind of an unrepentant psycho.
A brochure of the Bishop Motel, famous for its tranquility. They're gonna have to find a new claim to fame. The safe is empty.
Depends on which stays in, I suppose. Death penalty or government job. Ooh, savage. Alright. Oh yeah, what's that? What the fuck's that? The fuck?
A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's. It's empty.
God damn it. Give me that. Damn it. You know what I wanted, game. Oh. Mini DVD. The rest are just shirts, okay? Go into bathroom. Can I look at the bullet holes with my microscope? No.
There's a mark on the door. Bullet hole, probably.
Can I tell with swabs? No. I'll just use the electronic nose then. Damn it.
There's a funny smell.
I go now. Good night. Good night. Someone at a desk. Always welcome to see you. So, take care.
I need an instrument from the testing kit.
To neutralizing gas, narcotic gas inducing unconsciousness. shoe with lug sole, size 10. Footprint left by killer. Okay, cool. So you want more info? Okay. This is cool. I see what it's going for, and it does make me feel like condemned when I have those little down moments.
A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's. It's empty.
Is it one of them CD ones? They were a thing, right?
Tell us your theory. It's quite different from the leads the FBI are currently chasing.
The East Coast killer doesn't act on sudden impulse, which is what the case profiler contends. I've discovered the basis on which he chooses his victims. Criteria linked to one of his obsessions.
James Hawker. He hasn't given up on the case.
Isn't that your old partner?
Find Hawker for me, Garrus, and get me his file.
Yeah, kind of withholding information, not ideal. But again, he was taken off the case. Then again, so were we. I don't think we're really ones to really talk shit, are we? I want to feel we kind of... Yeah. Awkward.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
Oh, it was in the locked case. I missed that. There was the DVD. She had used it to record her interview with James Hawker. That was
James Hawker. Wasn't he dismissed from the FBI for having shot a witness?
It was a suspect. The fine line between the two sometimes. Whichever it was, Hawker lost his head and killed a man who did not present an immediate threat. It's inexcusable.
Is that why you refused to take a new partner into the field for almost 2 years? I mean, I would have probably done the same thing in your place.
You're too curious,
Bit of a
Garrus.
comment on the American
Focus your
system
brain cells
here.
on what happened in this room. Well, let the search continue. Time's not on our side.
Is that everything? Because I've still got the key, computer key, the swabs, the tweezers, fingerprints, revealer spray, 3D scanner. Oh god, I think it crashed, chat. Fucking hell. What's happening? This was fine. I've not encountered this issue before. This might be an issue. This might be a bloody issue. Because if it keeps happening... Microids, why? I loved you. I think his part of me would just switch over to the Daikatana thing right now. Daikatana Game Boy, but that I've... the version I got working's in French. I didn't know it is. Oh, God. Save you all from the mound of green that's appeared. Wow, it's certainly not disappointed. It's not disappointed. Okay, what to do on this one? We did save. I might have to give the game just one more chance, and if it does keep going, I'm going to have to dedicate some time to some patchwork, I think. As this is not working as intended. Because I usually play the game for like a few, like, you know, for like 10, 15 minutes just to make sure it's all running. And up to this point, it has been alright. That's what surprised me. I mean, we had some engine troubles with the previous ones, but not to this degree. Like, not even close. Alright, so, speedrun.
There was coffee spilled on the carpet. There's a...
Whip out my case, 3D model it. Bum, bum. Everyone over here. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Immediately save. Again. Walk into the crashing bathroom. Click on that.
There's a funny smell near the ventilation system.
Whip out the sniffer. Scan.
Bullet hole. The bullet's been removed. Bullet hole. The bullet's been removed. Bullet hole. The bullet's been removed.
2. Nothing. Eh. Yes, you got to see what was in the case now.
A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's. It's empty.
Then we quickly grab the CD. Slap it in. Only if you comments in chat, I can only assume that everything has worked flawlessly while I was gone. It broke again.
Tell us your theory. It's quite different from the leads the FBI are currently chasing.
The East Coast killer doesn't act on sudden impulse, which is what the case profiler contends. I've discovered the basis on which he chooses his victims.
And I told no one.
James Hawker. He hasn't given up on the case.
Isn't that your old partner?
Find Hawker for me, Garrus.
Talk to you again. Damn it, Hawker.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
Tell me about James Hawker.
James Hawker. Wasn't he dismissed from the FBI for having shot a witness?
It was a suspect. It's a fine line between the two sometimes. Whichever it was, Hawker lost his head and killed a man who did not pose an immediate threat. It's inexcusable.
Is that why you refused to take a new partner into the field for almost 2 years?
You're too curious. Well,
Quick save. Fear save. Fear. Fear save. I knew this would happen with some games. It was kind of the thing about getting into retro games, and sad, but
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
I think this creep has it in for me personally. But why?
a lot has happened
All
in the
I
last
want
2
is
years.
to
Yeah,
see him locked up for the rest of his days.
a lot. What about fingerprints? Must be more to do, right?
The safe is empty.
Everything up to this point usually prompts me to do something. Revealer spray. Squirt, 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 squirt. No. We'll see if this crashes the game. Okay. Revealer spray. Revealer spray. It's gonna keep yelling it until something works. What does that have to investigate then? Unless he wants me to do something about the bullet holes. No? Digital microphone, revealing spray, makes any blood stains visible. Dusting power, fingerprints are visible to the naked eye. Sterilization swabs. 3D fingerprint scanner. Sampling tongs, electronic nose, computer key. Chemical analysis, computer analysis, database analysis. I think the shower needs looking at. Oh god, can I even see it? Oh my god. Holy hell. That is hard to click. Thank you.
There's detergent residue here. A blood stain. There's not much. It probably comes from a superficial wound.
It's not this.
It's not this. Human blood. Oh, positive. Hernandez's blood. Panic save. Sorry. We live in fear now. We live in constant fear. I'll look into some bug fixes for this. There must be something up to do with my more modern hardware, I'm guessing.
I'm checking the complaints filed with the Maine police in the last couple of months. Maybe the killer got himself noticed.
You're a brave man, Garrus. Continue.
Big mention of fibers on the door. Have you looked at them? Fibers on the door. Which one? Oh my god. And crash! There we go. That door! That door is our greatest enemy, chat. It is our greatest enemy. Wait, the game's still alive. Maybe. Oh my god. This is, hum. God damn it. I was not expecting this with this game. Yeah, why is the door protecting the killer? Oh my god, it's like a nearly full crash. What the feck is going on here? We're gonna have to like manually close this now, you're shitting me. You are not a hard piece of hardware. You should not be causing this much issue. You are a very basic bit of hardware. The software, rather. Like, I can't even, like, click menus. This is full on killing my PC. What the fuck? Why are you this strong? I am completely locked out. How the hell? What's the... I'm even doing Control-Alt-Delete and it's not working. It's completely locked me out of shit. What the hell? Oh my god, still life. Why do you fight me? For every inch, why do you fight me? Why, this is astounding. Like, I can open other programs, but it actively doesn't let me click on it to end it. It is actively, like, I can open the window and even close the window, but it won't let me close it. It won't let me click on the process. It won't let me click on a different... I can click on the different parts of this, for example, the different part of this window, but the game itself won't let me switch to scene 2. I'm astounded at this freaking thing. End procedure. This door is protecting the killer. It's protecting everything. Oh god. I think you can all hear me. You can see my little avatar's not even moving because it killed that program when it went down. Oh, alright. Alright, this is a lot earlier than I usually do, but honestly, I'm gonna have to do some tech things. This is a bit buggered. I'm gonna have to wrap this up early, I think, and do some serious smacking with a wrench to work out what's wrong. Because I don't know if it's actually related to the fact that it can't handle the video tube at the same time, because that keeps crashing with it. And Asus, of all things, the actual laptop brand I'm using, is also reporting the bug, which is like basically unheard of for me. Like that program rarely speaks up. So yeah, I may have to wrap up, people. Can you still hear me, by the way? Oh. Yes, I'm cut. Oh my god, it won't even let me close down the program. This is absolutely buggered. It's actually buggered up my laptop. Small golf claps to the power of still life. Which is absolutely managed to balk this. I'm actually going to have to do a hard restart. I'm locked out! Alright. This is not ideal, but you live and learn. I'm going to do a lot of techie trying to get this sorted, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Thank you everyone for coming to check out. Thanks so much to Specinator and Azadokan diving in quite early just to say hi and stuff before doing their own stream. They're currently playing Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. It's almost as better than the Bethesda product, exactly. But this is why I'm trying to do this. Microids is this wonderful world of like strange. It's like going to Jurassic Park, you know? We're here to see the weirdness. Ugh. On that note, though, I will say thank you all very much for coming to check things out. Wonderful to chat with people. Thanks for the follow, the Weeb Corner. Unfortunately, everything broke today, which is, you know, kind of on par, but at the same time tragic. Which is a shame. The opening was so good. I loved the sofa chat and stuff. That was one of the best pre-stream chatting we've had in ages. That was amazing. But yeah, this was fun. I hope to showcase this game more. I'll see you Friday for more bumbling around in stealth games. And then hopefully over the weekend we'll do a double bill. I'd actually finish something I've been looking forward to for a while. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Saturday's also going to be a big celebration as it will be payday. So expect some big vibes and just having a good evening over Saturday, Sunday. For now, though, thank you so much again for coming to check me out. And have a good night, everyone. Take care. Say goodbye to... everyone say goodbye to Still Life murdering my stream. Bye. Take it easy, everyone.